is what we call the China trap. It has long been an alluring market to companies like Yum Brands, the home of KFC. Here's why Yum would have a hard time turning its back on China. In 1998, 3/4 of its profit was in the U.S. Well, today, nearly 2/3 of its profit is international, led by China. Not only does Yum have more than 3,000 KFC and Pizza Hut locations in that country, it also owns a stake in Little Sheep, a popular Chinese chain. So Yum has two big reasons not to rock the boat. Another name with unbreakable ties to China, Coca-Cola. Last quarter's Coke U.S. shipments fell, but in China, they rose 29%. Plus, last year, Coke tried to buy a Chinese juice maker for $2 billion, and when the Chinese government said no, Coke hardly put up a fight. And here's another example for you. Nike. In the first 3 quarters of this year, fiscal Nike sales in China were $1.3 billion. So in 3 quarters, almost matching what it made the year before. Meanwhile, China is Nike's biggest sourcing country for footwear, apparel, and equipment. What we're talking about there, Deirdre? Cheap labor.
All right, John, so that's a look at the shoemaker, but Google, of course, we've been very focused on this story. Its partner, Motorola, doesn't plan to leave China, even if Google does.
Well, look, we know that Motorola's been rebuilding its phone business around Google's Android, so Google's departure does create some headaches. But there are 700 million reasons for Motorola to stay in China. There are said to be at least that many cell phone users in the country, and because Motorola has been there a long time, Deirdre, it has a lot of brand awareness built up with China's consumers.